What if I told you a website is using the referrer header to decide who is an admin? Not a session check, not a role verification, just a header. Today, we break the final lab in the access control series. Broken access control via referrer header manipulation. The referrer header tells the server where a request is coming from. For example, if you click a button inside /admin, the browser sends referrer https://target.com/admin. But here's the problem. Headers can be modified. First, I log in as the administrator. I perform a user upgrade from the admin panel. I intercept the request to post/admin-roles, and I send it to Burp Repeater. Inside the request, I notice something interesting. The referrer header points to /admin. This means the server assumes if the request comes from /admin, it must be authorized. That is a dangerous assumption. Now I log out and log back in as a standard user, Wiener. I capture my session cookie. Replace the admin session cookie with my normal user session cookie. Modify the username parameter to Wiener. And most importantly, I keep the referrer header set to web-security-academy.net/admin. I click send. The server responds with 302 found, which means the action was processed successfully. When I check my account, I am now an administrator, all because the server trusted a modifiable header. Why this is high severity. This vulnerability allows full admin privilege, escalation, complete access control, bypass, total system compromise. Authorization should never depend on client-controlled headers. The application trusted the referrer header instead of verifying the user's role in the database. Client input should never decide authorization. Never use HTTP headers like referrer or user agent for security decisions. Access control must be enforced server-side. Always verify the user's role using session data stored securely in the back end. Throughout this series, we exploited IDOR, redirect data leakage, plain text password exposure, multi-step workflow, bypass, missing authorization checks, header-based access control flaws, and they all have one root cause: broken access control. This concludes the Access Control Vulnerability series. If you followed every lab, you now understand one of the most dangerous vulnerability classes in modern web security. Because in cybersecurity, trusting the client is the fastest way to lose control.